welcome to our vlog. You like my high pony? It's got probably literally, what, 25 hairs in there? Wow. Anyway, I hope you're all well. My chest cold thing is still there, but getting better. I'm on antibiotics. Today, I think I was perusing, like I woke up this morning, first of all, kind of in a funk. And then as I got up, had a coffee, had some breakfast, I started feeling a little bit better. And so I thought, hey, I'm going to get my butt in gear and maybe start doing some art journaling. I'm knitting. This is our book club book, and I'm actually back to reading again. This is how I can tell I'm getting back to myself, because I'm back to reading. And this book is not too bad. I just started it, but it's called The Sleeping Car Porter, as you can tell, and it's a story of, in Canada, the journey of the Black porters from Montreal to Vancouver. It's pretty good. The Giller Prize winner, which is a big deal in Canada. So it's a Giller Prize winner. So our book club tends to always pick award-winning books. That's not to say they're always the best books, but we always tend to pick award-winning books, and this is one, and it is interesting. So it's kind of funny too. Anyway, enough about that. So I'm doing that. Still working on my sock. I got the foot. Can you see the heel there? And there's the top of the sock, and now we're going to go into making the foot. And it's home free from there. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. So I got that done. But then, like I was saying, I kind of thought I want to get back into doing some art. And so I was just kind of perusing YouTube and perusing around. I came across the 5-minute ugly art challenge. I don't know if anybody has ever heard of it, but basically what you do is there's a prompt, and you only do your project for 5 minutes, and that's it. That page is done. So what I've noticed from the different, I've seen about 4 different videos, they have all their stuff prepped sitting out first, and then they put the timer on and start working. So they prep everything first. Like they don't just sit down at an empty table and part of the 5 minutes is searching around for what you need. No, no, no. So I think I'm going to do that. So I'm going to start that today. So I'm going to go downstairs. I'm going to go make a cup of tea and head downstairs and start that. That'll be fun. So I'm getting a chest x-ray for pneumonia. So I'm sure I'm fine. I'm on the end of it, but I'm losing my voice. But I came in, it was like literally 1 second. Come on in. I don't need an appointment. No, no, no. So that was good news. I better go. Hi guys, just before I show you this here, I want to show you my socks, my Lori socks. They're all done. See them? I love them. They're so cozy and remind me of her. Every stitch I made was with love to her. So now what I want to show you, it was Dan and Brody's birthday. They both had birthdays in January. And for some reason they've decided they're going to collect moose. So for Brody, I got him this moose mug. I think because they've seen several moose when they go for walks, like they've come face to face with big old moose. So they've just decided they're such goofy looking big 1,000-pound animals, but they're kind of like dorky and they just think they're kind of cute. So I got him this, and then I got him this moose. It's not open, but it's an oven mitt. So you can see, you put your hand in, and the moose antlers are right there at the top. That's the opening, because Brody cooks a lot. So that's for Broads. And then for Deanne, well, let's see. Since I made Lori's socks, I call them my Lori socks, I have made these socks. And then I made a pair for Deanne. Her favorite color is more turquoisey, so I've got them on stretchers right now. But these are Dee's. So that's one of her presents. These aren't. Put those over there. And then she really wanted these shoes, so I got her those. And I found her this moose. It's pink. So on the camera it's looking really white, but it's a makeup bag. Advice from a moose: think big, spend time in the woods, hold your head up high, stay on track. It's okay to be a little wild. So that's what this is, a makeup bag. I thought that was cute. I think I showed you guys this book when I first got it, Sticks, Stones, Roots, and Bones. And then I got her this beautiful candle. I got myself one too, and oh my goodness, the smell. You know, girls always get more presents. Oh my, that's beautiful. So I have the same candle, and then I got her some Burt's Bees lip treatment. It's beautiful. Of course, I had to get myself one too. So right now, I'm going to make them the quick version of a chocolate. Excuse all this mess. And Richard's ironing because you know he loves to iron. A quick version of a chocolate mousse cake. So I also got this mousse cookie cutter. So I'm going to go downstairs right now and make some mousse sugar cookies, and then I'm going to cover them in ganache, chocolate ganache. So I'm busy here making my mousse cookies. Some have been transferred over here. I hope they don't get all distorted in the, you know, when you're baking, that they still look like mousse. And then what I'm going to do is ice them with a chocolate ganache. And then I am just going to buy a cake, a chocolate cake, like Save On Foods grocery stores has the most delicious cake. So I'm just going to buy chocolate cake and stick these mousse on top and just call it chocolate mousse cake. Get it? Because I honestly do not have, oh, I just broke his leg. I don't have the energy to make, like, I don't. So I know my limitations, so I know how I can just make it work. Do you know what I'm saying? Why reinvent the wheel? I better go and use the proper spatula so I don't cut off legs like I just did with him. So here's my chocolate mousse. They're not the best, but they're cute. I'm not icing the antlers because otherwise they look like rabbits. Some of them didn't turn out that good, but they're basically cute. And Richard decided he's baking the cake. And he's baking a cake right now. The cake is in the oven. And so then we're going to sprinkle we had some Oreo cookie crumbs after we ice it in chocolate. It's very simple here. Then Richard's going to in between the layers, he's going to put vanilla pudding. Then we'll ice it in chocolate. And then on top, we'll put these leftover cookie crumbs for dirt. Then I'll stick my mousse in all around. So that should look pretty cute. And then we're making Jell-O just because we found it in the cupboard. So the cake is in the oven cooking. So that's our chocolate mousse cake. Really, really fancy French baking. Making a chocolate mousse cake. Oh, and on top is ganache. Semi-sweet chocolate squares with milk. And it gives it that nice, ganache look. I hope it gets hard. I don't know if it does. We'll find out. Okay. So I'm just downstairs in my messy craft room. It's really messy like this with all this down here because I'm doing these 5-minute art challenges, which I have to say are the most fun. Look at this table. I might use this when I'm all done for my cover of my journal. But anyway, I've been working on these 5-minute art challenges. You can look at the videos. You get a prompt and you only have 5 minutes. And believe me, that is not a lot of time. So right now, I have been collecting toilet paper rolls because I'm tired of throwing out so much stuff. So I'm making, that lip balm I got at the end? So I'm making a little gift container for it. But I don't know that I'm doing a good job. You know those kind that, I don't know. I got to use my bone folder and get it nicer than that. And then I'm going to add Let the Fun Begin and add some pearls and some lace and some fun stuff on here. So that's what I'm doing right now. So this is how it ended up. Pretty Let the Fun Begin. Still got some glue strings to clean out. And some lace, just some paper. I mean, seriously, from this to that. And why not? We all have enough crap around here. You might as well use up stuff instead of throwing it away. And what a perfect way to put a little present inside so it doesn't get lost. So let's go see if it fits. So there. Next time I make one though, I'm going to keep both ends rounded. So it was hard to push that down in there, but she won't care. Let the fun begin. And so what I'm going to do is put it inside this makeup kit. Look how pretty this looks. I didn't know it had glitter, looks like snow. So pretty. How fun. Janet and I have this little yarn company called Mocha Designs, and it's mostly because we sell what we knit. So if there's ever anything you see that you like that I've knit, just ask, because we can make it and sell it and give you a price and all that. But anyway, I just got my green coat, and I was determined that I wanted to finish this weekend. I started it the day before yesterday, so that's it. So it's almost done. Isn't it pretty? It's really nice, and it's all wool hat, so cozy. And I have to go in the hospital on Monday to have surgery on my eye, on this eye. I have no real central vision. It's all blurred. So it's something to do with the macula or something. So they have to go and fix all that. So I wasn't sure if it was going to be local anesthetic or mild, and I don't know, but everything is leading to don't eat or drink after midnight, and you all the questions you had to have a pre-op and all the questions you have to have when you're having anesthetic. So I'm guessing they're putting me to sleep, which great. I don't want to be awake for this. So it's still not completely finished. It is so soft. and so beautiful. I love it so much. So I'm going to finish that today. And I might have a little lay down because I don't feel good. Still have the knitting needles in the hat. So funny. Where are they? I have to grab them by the two ends so I don't let the, well, I'll just do it quickly. Boom. But it fits perfectly and it's cozy, 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 cozy. So yeah, that's what I'm doing, making this pretty hat. It's a pattern from Ravelry, and I forget the name of it. I'm just getting ready to go to bed because I have my eye surgery tomorrow morning. And I forgot to show you what my haul was from Goodwill. This bag here was under $6. And I had an old bag that I'd got. It was a really nice knitting one, but it burnt. I must have sat it on a heat register or a heater and the bottom burnt out. So I picked off this that was on my old bag. And oops, some of the glue, it'll dry by tomorrow. And I glued it on here. It says Knit Pickers. Isn't it cute? So it looks like I got this amazing knitting tote bag. So I'm working on this sweater for me. But let me show you what it is. So it's carrying all my projects. I keep the projects I'm working on in this until they're done. That's a sweater I'm making. Strike a Cafe Anur sweater. I wanted a lightweight kind of a sweater you can wear in the house. You know what I mean? Like I don't want it to be a thick, heavy thing. I want it to be kind of like a sweatshirt weight so you can wear it in the house. So I got this. Put that bag away. So cute. I got this bag because it kind of matches because it's got lemons on it. And then I got this bag, which is also lemons. So it looks like it was a big set, which is so cute. And I hung my scissors off this one. And then, what else is it? Oh, I've got this bag I got from Susan from Africa. That looks like it was a set. Looks like it was meant to be. And this was at Goodwill. And I just so happened to have my coupon card or my stamp card was full. So we got half price. And everything was $15. I would say I scored, wouldn't you? I love this. And I love the size of this because it has a flat bottom. And that's what they've been advertising on all these knitting blogs and sites to get these funky new knitting bags that are $65, $100 and some dollars. I'm like, I'm going to Goodwill because they pretty much look like a purse. And then Richard found that one and it's perfect. So I better get myself to bed. Wish me luck tomorrow. And I have to be at the hospital at 6:30. We just arrived at the Royal Alexandra Hospital at 6:21 a.m. And going in for my surgery. So you guys, I'm back home from my surgery. Ugh, that's all I can say. That's one descriptive word is ugh. Because they can't put you completely to sleep for this surgery because it affects, if they said if you wake up and jerk, it'll affect everything. So they keep you kind of in this sort of twilight sleep. And they'll let that wear off and then they'll add some more on. When I was rolled into the operating room, I don't know if it was post-traumatic stress, but I just burst out crying. And they're like, it's okay, you'll be all right. I don't know what it was from. But anyway, then the guy kept giving me some stuff to kind of make me relax. But this was the weirdest surgery I have ever had. Like they cover your face with this drapey thing so you can breathe, but it's like being, if you pull your sheet over your head, kind of like that. Then they put a mask on this eye just to protect it. And then they start in with this one, and oh my God. And there was a cataract on that one, so they took the cataract off. And that took about 15 minutes. And then the rest of the surgery took 40 minutes. So I'm groggy and I have a headache. So I'll keep you guys posted how it went, because I go back and see the surgeon tomorrow morning. So I'll check in tomorrow or later on today. I'm going to go back and take a nap. Ooh. Hey guys, good morning. Well, actually, I've already been up once this morning. Had to put drops in my eyes. I still can't do them by myself yet, so Richard did them before he went to work, and I had a coffee and stuff. And then I just have to rest a bit. It's hard because you can't really see. So when you walk, you have to look vertically down, but keep your head straight. But it's just day 3, and I had 2 surgeries done on this one eye. The vitrectomy one, and he said it was pretty bad, and then the cataract and the lens replacement thingy. So I just gotta lay around. It's kind of okay. I can watch TV. I can watch YouTube videos. I can knit. And I just find it so hard to just relax and rest. But why not? It's the perfect time to get some rest. So I have to sleep on my side. As you can see, there's all kinds of pillows pushed up against me because, in the nighttime, you want to roll. Excuse me. I want to roll over. But this thing, we've had this pillow for years. It's one that, physiotherapy puts under your knees, and it's at an angle like this. And so it sticks under your back and you just can't roll over. It's perfect for something where you're not supposed to lay on your back. So, yeah, so I think I'm just going to get up again, have something to eat. I noticed Richard left. He brings me some food up here to avoid me going down the stairs and possibly falling, which would not be cool because I tend to fall with 2 eyes. So, And I'm sorry I haven't uploaded. I was going to upload on the weekend, but we're almost, what day is it today? I think it's Thursday. So I'll try and wrap this up and get it uploaded by this weekend, but it's sort of hard to do lots of computer work and stuff. But yeah, this is what it's like if you have to have a vitrectomy surgery. It's not the same as a cataract surgery. It's a little bit more detailed because it has to do with the retina. It's retina surgery. And you have to be careful because you do not want, what is it called, a retinal detachment, because that's very serious. So, they go in and they repaired that wrinkly. I think I showed you that, guys, that a few videos ago, how damaged my vitreal is. Is that what it's called? Or the membrane that lays on top of the retina. They call it wrinkled. It's almost like plastic wrap. And if you wrinkle up plastic wrap like crinkly, that's what was sitting on the retina. So they had to take that off and then put, I'm not sure what kind of bubble he put on top of that. And what's cool is when you take this off, you can see the top of the bubble. It's like if you're in the water and you're just coming out of the water, but it's still really blurry, but you can see the differentiate line from the water and the air. and there's a line, you can see that line. And when I move around, when this isn't on, every time I move the water, the bubble is like, you can see it do this. It's actually kind of really interesting and neat. And then, of course, I had a cataract, so they took it off, and then they implanted a lens. Not sure what that's about. But anyway, and yeah, this eye is good. There's a cataract on this side, but it's no big deal. Not yet, anyway. And cataracts are very common when you're older. This isn't. The vitrectomy thing is more caused from inflammation. And for the past couple of years, I've said my eyes hurt so much. That causes this. Sort of complicated, but it's all a result of inflammation and lupus and all that kind of stuff. So, yeah. So, call me a pirate. Arg. No, what do pirates say? Yeah, they say arg. Popeye goes arg, 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 arg. But pirates say arg, aye, aye, Captain.
There are a number of friends and family here who would like to share some memories of Laurie with us. Again, these are the words that need to be heard, the words that help us celebrate Laurie's life, memories to cherish. First, we would like to invite Laurie's friend, Monica Lipscomb.
Hello, everybody. My name is Monica Lipscomb, and I was honored to be asked by Bruce to share my memories of my beautiful friend, Laurie. I'd like to begin by passing on my deepest sorrow to Bruce, Janelle, Nolan, and Jeff, and also to Betty and Bob, and to all of Laurie's family and friends. And I'd like to thank everyone for coming to celebrate Laurie's life. I met Laurie Latosky in grade 10 at Archbishop McDonald High School, or Mac High as it was known to us. We were the first grade 10s to enter the brand new school. That was in 1967, and we have grown up together ever since. I remember when Laurie met Bruce Garrick. He went to the rival high school, Ross Shepherd, and she was just smitten with him. She wanted me to be as happy as she was and to be able to hang out on the weekends, so she set me up with so many of Bruce's friends as blind dates. Hello to any of you who might be out here today. After graduation, we separated ways for a while to go to university. She headed for the Maritimes and I to California. Those were the days when student loans were issued directly to the student, kind of looked at as free money when you're 17. Laurie was a very stylish young lady, so she spotted a gorgeous fur coat in a store window. Instead of putting the money on her tuition, she bought the coat. Now she had to return home to work to afford her tuition, and the rest is history, as we all know the amazing social worker she became. I married the year before Laurie and Bruce, and I loved being in their wedding. We had so much fun with our spouses, Bruce and Richard, and enjoyed many crazy, hilarious nights during our camping trips, cross-country skiing adventures, family Christmas dinners, and our gourmet dinner clubs. Laurie had the best laugh ever, and there was only one time when I really heard her cry. Laurie's love for cooking was probably equal to her dislike of Bruce's pony-sized dogs. One incident, Laurie was excited and nervous to be hosting Bruce's entire law firm. She had made intricate appetizers, and she phoned me to say that she was all done and going to take a shower to get ready before the guests arrived. About 15 minutes later, she called me back in tears, saying that the dog had eaten all of the appetizers. I was trying not to laugh, but it was funny. She had left them on the counter, but the pony dog could reach, and he enjoyed every single one. Lori was truly the kindest and most unselfish person I have ever known, and she truly was a person of service. Her care for anyone in need is something short of incredible. Even while she was ill, Lori volunteered for the homeless, and if she ever heard that I was under the weather, she would leave meals for me on the front porch. During our last years together, Laura and I had monthly coffee get-togethers, and I'm really going to miss our wonderful conversations. The underlying topic of these chats was so apparent of how much she loved her children and grandchildren, Ethan, Emily, and Meadow, and how proud she was of them. I was so privileged to have a visit with Lori this past Christmas Eve, a few days before she had her surgery. And even then, we had a few giggles. Most importantly, I was able to say to her, "I love you, Lori," and she said the same to me. Our world is a sadder place without dear Lori in our lives, but she touched each and every one of us and has left us with memories we will hold on to forever. Farewell, my beautiful friend, until we meet again someday, somewhere. Thank you.